Hello everyone, hope you all are doing fantastic. Today I am going to explain in brief about one-tail and two-tail test. One-tail test is also known as single-tail test and two-tail test is also known as double-tail test. Now what is one-tail test? A test of any statistical hypothesis where the alternative hypothesis is one-tail is known as one-tail test. It means when the alternative hypothesis specify a direction, that is, it checks for a difference or significance in a specific direction. Now what is two-tail test? A test of any statistical hypothesis where the alternative hypothesis is two-tailed is known as two-tail test. It means when the alternative hypothesis does not specify a direction, that is, it checks for a difference or significance in both the directions. Suppose a researcher wants to study if the two drugs, say A and B, produced by two companies for inducing sleep have any impact on the patients. Since the choice between the two tests entirely depends on the alternative hypothesis, so first we have to set up the null hypothesis and the alternative hypothesis. Now how to set up the null hypothesis and alternative hypothesis, that I have already discussed in my previous video. Kindly go through it, and I have also provided the link in the description box below. Now, so what would be the null hypothesis? Two drugs A and B produced by two companies for inducing sleep have the same impact or effect on the patients. That is, there is no significant difference in the efficacy of the two drugs produced by two companies. Now what would be the alternative hypothesis? Two drugs A and B produced by two companies for inducing sleep have different impact on the patients. That means alternative hypothesis doesn't specify which drug is better. So here we have to apply two-tail test. Now if the alternative hypothesis is of this form, drug A is superior to drug B, or if the alternative hypothesis is drug A is inferior to drug B. In both this statement, it specifies which drug is better. That means we have to apply one-tail test. But one-tail test is again of two types. One is right-tail test, another is left-tail test. When the alternative hypothesis is telling about the positive impact or better condition or greater than or superior, then we have to apply right-tail test. And when the alternative hypothesis is talking about the negative impact or less than or inferior, then and so on, then we have to apply left tail test. So in this statement, drug A is superior to drug B. That means it is telling about the positive impacts. So here you have to apply right tail test. And in this statement, it is talking about the negative impact. So here you have to apply left tail test. That's all for today. Hope you all have subscribed my channel. If not, kindly subscribe it and don't forget to click on the bell icon to get notifications for more video. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye bye.